From ASA Hall of Fame Stadium, I'm Jenni Carlson, and this is Scott Wright. This is the site of the Women's College World Series this week. And Scott, let's talk about the favorites in this tournament. Who should we be looking to win this whole thing?
Well, you know what? Florida is the team you've got to look to first. They're the team that has the best pitching staff. They've got an offense that can hang with anybody. They got to start out against Arizona, though, who, though they're the 9 seed, is a team that you always have to look out for when you get here to Hall of Fame Stadium and the WCWS. So, that game Thursday night is going to be really exciting. Kind of the main event of the first round. Washington has one of the top pitchers in the country, maybe the top pitcher, in Danielle Lowry. She was named National Player of the Year by USA Softball. So there are there's a lot of talent here. If you're looking for an underdog, maybe Arizona State as the number 10 seed with a true freshman pitcher, Hillary Bach, a Tulsa native, the only in-state player who's playing here this week. Things didn't get going so well for Missouri. They've already taken a loss here on Thursday. So the Big 12's chances of hanging around here for too long are in jeopardy already. But a lot of talent here this week.
Well, you mentioned Danielle Lowry, pitcher for Washington, played for Team Canada last year as an Olympian, Player of the Year in the country. Are there some other players, though, that people might, if they come out, might want to watch because really special talents?
Yeah, Florida's starting pitcher, Stacey Nelson, had an ERA of about 0.41, led the country, and her teammate Stephanie Baumgartner was right behind her. And they're 1 and 2 in the country, so that's a dangerous pitching staff. Caitlin Cochran is she's been showing what she can do here for the last few years, and she's back again. There's a lot of talent. Stacey Chambers at Arizona, if you're into the long ball, she hit 31 of them so far this year. Arizona as a team hit 134, set the NCAA record. So if you're interested in seeing a home run, come out for an Arizona game.
Yeah. Let's talk lastly, you mentioned Arizona, the Pac-10 teams. There's 3 SEC teams here, 3 Pac-10 teams. First time the SEC has had 3 teams here, so really kind of a watershed year for the SEC. And yet after 2 games today, Pac-10's 2-0. Is it really time for the SEC to come through, or is the Pac-10 still the dominant team, the dominant conference, and has the teams to beat?
Yeah, it's still going to be that way. If it hadn't been for Missouri getting hot, we'd probably have UCLA here too. They were the number 2 seed going into the NCAA tournament. They probably would have been here too, making some noise as well. But the SEC is still making some progress. We had Tennessee with Monica Abbott a few years ago. Alabama is making its 6th trip here. They've never finished better than the 5th until last year when they got to the semifinals. Georgia is a team that's 90% of that team is underclassmen. They're going to be good for a while. And Florida, we've seen them coming in as the number 1 seed the last 2 years. So the SEC is making progress, but this is still the Pac-10's tournament when it comes time to start picking your winner. The Pac-10 is going to be the heavy favorites, but we're starting to see some parity at least.
All right, for more on the Women's College World Series, stay right here at newsok.com.